When we thought the isekai flood finally slowed down, Japan looked at our empty schedules and said, nah, let's ruin those again. 2026 is shaping up to be absolute madness. The Reincarnated, the Overpowered, every single one of them is crawling back for round 2. So grab your snacks, mute your responsibilities, and buckle up, because these anime are about to remind you why truck-kun is still the most reliable transportation method in anime history. So without wasting any more time, let's dive into the top 10 returning isekai anime coming in 2026. Let's go. Starting off our list with Farming Life in Another World Season 2. Hiraku Machio is back, and yes, our favorite farmer is still turning peas and potatoes into a lifestyle worth reincarnating for. Season 1 gave us the coziest isekai ever. The great tree village has grown into a small kingdom filled with elves, angels, dragons, and vampires, all working together under Hiraku's just vibe and farm management style. Expect more slice-of-life comedy and more "how is this so peaceful?" energy. Elves arguing about vegetable sizes, angels learning cow milking techniques, and dragons taking breaks to roast marshmallows with fire breath. Next up, Skeleton Knight in Another World Season 2. Time to rattle some bones. Arc returns in Skeleton Knight in Another World Season 2. Still swinging his sword, saving villagers, and politely saying, "excuse me," while decimating bandits. Expect larger-scale battles, new regions, and some fresh political conflicts that force Arc to choose between his mission and his secret. Coming in at number 8, Re, Monster, Season 2. Season 1 was about survival. Season 2 is about domination. Gobru's tribe has evolved into an army. His allies include beast lords and royalty, and his appetite for power still has no limit. This season expands everything: new races, new territories, and new moral questions. Gobru's not just a monster anymore. He's a leader trying to build a civilization in a world that still calls him vermin. Every battle he wins adds power and burden, and Season 2 leans heavier on that theme of what evolution really costs. No more cave-dwelling goblin adventures. This is Gobru building an empire. Sliding into number 7, Chain Soldier, Season 2. Yuki's back with the Demon Defense Force, and this time, everything's turned up to sinful levels. The new trailer doesn't just scream budget upgrade, it moans it. We're talking cleaner fights, tighter outfits, and power-ups that blur the line between combat and straight-up temptation. The squad chiefs finally step in: Mira, Ren, each deadlier, hotter, and somehow allergic to wearing full armor. New weapons, new transformations, and enough fan service moments to make censorship teams quit their jobs. Up next, Reincarnated as a Sword Season 2. Fran and Teacher are back for another round of monster-slaying mayhem. Reincarnated as a Sword Season 2 continues their story, with Fran taking her fighting skills and her sass to the next level. Season 1 left her stronger, braver, and finally recognized as a legitimate adventurer. Now she's taking on new quests that push both her and Teacher's limits. The teaser shows aerial combat, massive beasts, and even some sky surfing sequences where Fran's literally riding her sword mid-battle. Yeah, fantasy Tony Hawk energy. This season's about growth, Fran evolving as a warrior and as a person, while Teacher learns what it means to guide rather than control. Expect more heart, sharper animation, and emotional weight behind every swing. The action's cleaner, faster, and backed by glowing magic visuals that make every strike hit harder. Halfway through, we're calming the chaos with Ascendance of a Bookworm Season 4, adopted daughter of an archduke. Mind's gone from frail librarian to noble mastermind, and the new trailer looks gorgeous. Magic-infused libraries, political intrigue, and that cozy charm that made us all want to read again. Crashing into number 4, The Eminence in Shadow, Lost Echoes. The world's most dramatic mastermind is back. And yes, Sid Kaganu still thinks he's living inside his own perfectly scripted anime. The Eminence in Shadow, Lost Echoes picks up right after Season 2, throwing him into a completely different kind of nightmare, his own original world, now broken and collapsing in on itself. This isn't your average Magic Academy arc anymore, but in true Sid fashion, instead of panicking, he doubles down on the theatrics. He's out here delivering monologues in the rain, striking poses mid-battle, and somehow making existential dread look stylish, and every move Sid makes pulls him deeper into the paradox of, who am I really? Visually, this movie looks nuts. Neon lights, glitch effects, and fight choreography that blends swordplay with physics-breaking energy bursts. It's darker, more cinematic, and way more personal. Sliding into number 3, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 4. The teaser opens with Raphael narrating world events like an omniscient AI, while Rimuru stands on the edge of a throne room staring over maps of nations ready to explode into war. This isn't about building a nation anymore. It's about managing gods, demon lords, and the fragile peace between them. Expect larger battles, higher politics, and new heavy hitters entering the stage. We'll finally see the fallout from previous alliances and the rise of new threats challenging Rimuru's dream of coexistence. But when the fights start, it's still that flashy, high-energy spectacle that made Slime a global hit. The production quality's through the roof, crisp particle effects, cinematic lighting, and tighter choreography that matches movie-level animation. And with the Slime movie confirmed for February 2026, the timing lines up perfectly for the series to drop right after. Season 4 is Rimuru's political era, where diplomacy and destruction are one spell apart. Coming in at number 2, Re:Zero, starting life in another world Season 4. Natsuki Subaru's back for another round of emotional trauma, time loop terror, and mental breakdowns. Season 4 adapts the Pleiades Watchtower arc, taking Subaru, Amelia, and Beatrice into a desert so vast it looks like another planet. The tone, oppressive, the visuals, sandstorms, this arc's about identity and despair. Every reset hits harder because the losses are crueler. Memory erasure, shifting realities, and a new set of unseen hands playing God. Expect mystery, horror, and some of the best psychological writing in isekai right now. The animation team's leaning into surreal imagery, flickering timelines, ghost echoes, and color distortion that makes every death hit like a panic attack. Re:Zero Season 4 is madness. Strap in. This one's not just another time loop, it's Subaru's full mental collapse. And finally, at the top spot, the godfather of modern isekai returns. Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, Season 3. Jobless Reincarnation Season 3 brings us an older, quieter, heavier Rudeus Greyrat, a man who's grown from failure and is finally dealing with the weight of everything he's built. The teaser shows brief flashes, Rudeus holding his child, Eris standing under the moonlight, no gimmicks, no cheap hype, just emotion. This season follows his journey into legacy. His choices now shape entire nations and families. Themes of fatherhood, regret, and redemption run through every frame. The visuals are richer, the direction calmer, and every spell, every tear, every silence carries meaning. This is the series that started the isekai boom, and Season 3 closes the circle. It's not about leveling up anymore, it's about what kind of person you become when the power fantasy ends. And that's the list for today, guys. Which anime are you most hyped for? Let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button, and if you've made it this far without being run over by Truck Kun, maybe subscribe before he responds. Until then, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.